with this. There's a lot of repeat stuff going in there. I'll go over the slides and see what there is, but I have a few things that I just want to share. Just a few things like the parting, like from my heart to your heart. So, should I go up or down? Always up. Always go up. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna be done with that because we've already done it. Okay, so I just want to share a few things with you, and there's just a few little things here, and just a few reminders. So everyone forgets about the real lifeline. Do you know what the real lifeline is? It was really huge. That's one of my only tools when I was a new brand partner 3.5 years ago. That's all we really had. We had no webinars, we had no calls for anybody, we had no training. So this is the real lifeline, and it is in your back office. The phone number is 507-726-3800. It's a real lifeline. And if you dial that number, there's 9 different selections. One of them is blank. I'm just going to let you know what they are, and then you can find them in your back office. But number 1 is teachers. So if you have a teacher, you want to give them that number. This is 24/7. This is not a webinar. It's a phone number, and you just call. If you have a teacher friend, this is just to add to your sponsoring of people. Number 2 is an overview with Jeff and Mark. Jeff Olson and Mark Smith is number 2. Number 3 is for direct sales. I know we've had webinars that are very detailed too, but this is just like a 10-15 minute call for anyone that's in direct sales right now. Number 4 is the young people, so you want to make sure to listen to number 4. You can listen to all of them, but number 5 should be the recent corporate update call replay. It's one place to find it. It's also on your Nerium app, the corporate update, and it's also in the marketing resources. 7 is military, 8 skincare professionals, 9 single parents. Again, if you want a copy of it, I've got it here, but it's also in the back office. Not sure if the back office one is up to date because they've changed those things around, and I actually called in and wrote down this. So that's that. I want to share that with you. Don't forget about it because they don't talk about it much. And it's really an easy thing to say, just go on this number, call this, and hit number, whatever, 2 for teachers. Okay? And then the other thing is, I have a little welcome call outline that I want to share with you. And I got this actually from David Bird's coaching. And when you have a new brand partner, this is for somebody, not the sponsor, but somebody on the upline support or sideline or whatever, placement or whatever. But this is basically, and if you want to take notes on this, you're not going to find this anywhere. It's how to welcome a new brand partner and just sort of find out where they are. So if you want to take notes on this, it might be a good idea. And you should be on the phone no more than 10 to 15 minutes. This is not a training call. This is a welcome call. And you can do this as a 3-way with the sponsoring brand partner or just by yourself. Sometimes it's hard to get 3 people's schedules together. I just call people and they never answer because they don't know my number. And then I text, I call and say, hey, it's Edie, I'm part of your team. Welcome. I'm glad that you've joined our team. I'd love to just talk to you a couple minutes and say welcome. It's the message that I leave. And then if they call me back, a lot of them don't. But then a lot of them remember your name and they know that you called and they know that you care about them. So even if you don't make that voice-to-voice contact, they will know that you were the one that called them and said, welcome, I'm here to help. This is my number. Call me. I'm right here for you. Just giving them some love to let them know that their team is bigger than just the person that signed them up, especially if you're out of town, even if you're in town. Okay, so that's one thing that you want to really do. You want to do that within 1 to 2 days, and just make it at least within a week if you haven't hit them. So just do that little phone call, and the more people that call them, the better. But the more love they feel. So I'm just saying that that's really important to get a new brand partner off on the right foot, just to love them and show them that right in the beginning. So this is basically the call outline. Number 1, introduce yourself. Welcome them to the team. This is if you get them live. And then ask them, tell me what they do currently. So you know if they're working, you know a little bit about themselves. So just tell me about what you're doing currently. I'll go slow because I know you're writing. Introduce yourself and welcome the team and tell me what you're doing, what you do currently. Number 2, do you have any questions for me? Just open it up. You don't know what they don't know, what they want to know. If they care, they probably do. If they sign, they should care. Of course they do. 2. Yeah. 3. Are you planning to do Nerium full-time or part-time? Good question. So you know how to deal with them. If they just want to do this part-time a little bit, you want to blast them with stuff. You just want to follow their lead. And it's a dance. They do something, you do something. And if you have a brand partner that's fairly new, depending on where they are, who you are, where they are, you want to make sure that they get their training and that they're where they want to be. And you want to make sure that you help them get their first 3 customers. Because you know everything. I mean, you know it all, and you're doing it all, and you're sharing it all, but they know nothing. They're like totally, they're clueless, really. So help them. So full-time or part-time, number 3. And also number 3, how much time are you planning to invest into your business each week? Like how much time do you have? So just, what do you want to do, full-time, part-time? What's your schedule like? What do you do? Just put it in. Because you all know, and I'm going to share with you again, that you can do this just in the little pieces of your time, when you have time. And they say, give a job to somebody that's the busiest because they'll fit it into their lives. Somebody that stays home all the time and doesn't do anything, they're going to have no time to do anything and they won't. If you have somebody that is on a schedule, if they work, if they volunteer, if they got kids, if they, whatever their lifestyle is. If they're a student, just take Nerium, put Nerium into your life. Don't put your life into Nerium, just put it in. Wherever you are, share it, you're going to mention something. And we've talked a lot about recruiting and sponsoring and what to say and what to do and what to send. The biggest thing, I know I'm jumping around, but the biggest thing that I want to tell you is don't talk too much. Don't vomit on them. Don't give them all the information because they're going to say, la, 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 la. Nope, they don't want to hear anything. Just like a little bit, send a tool, follow up with a call. Don't say much, pique interest. Send a tool, send a follow-up. Okay? So sorry I'm jumping around and sell stuff that I really want you to know. That's why they have all these slides so that it keeps us on track and let you know what we're supposed to do. So number 4, explain the incentives. This is huge. Make sure that the brand new baby brand partner knows 3 you are free, Nerium gives back, and Fast Start Qualified iPad. I'm going to say it again, so I want you to write it down. This is important. This is what you do for a welcome call. Explain the incentives, number 4. 3 you are free, NGB, Nerium gives back, and Fast Start Qualified /iPad. You want to make sure that they know that, because they have no sense of urgency. They have no sense of why they should do this today instead of tomorrow. Why they can't wait 3 weeks to start their business, because they're busy. They're shopping, they're going to holiday parties. Oh, geez, you're going to a holiday party? Perfect! Well, I can't, sell at the holiday party. No, but you're going to see people that you haven't seen in a while. And I know you're busy and you're going to see them. And you're going to have the app on your phone. You're going to have the phone. You're not going to hand out books and sell to your business at the holiday party. What are you going to do? You're going to connect with people that you kind of know but you haven't seen in a while. Or make new friends and the conversation. You've got to get really good at small talk. You've got to get really, really good at small talk. Compliment. Hey, that's a great sweater, Amy. I just love that sweater. Oh my gosh, where did you get it? Answer. You can answer. Or protect grandma. We'll talk about that. I mean, just sort of like compliment talk and then, what's going on? What are you doing? Oh, I'm still doing this. I'm still working my job, but I got this new gig. Love to talk to you about it. But not right now because we're drinking and we're partying. I'm not going to talk business with you. Here's my phone. Give me your info and send you a video. That's what you do at holiday parties. You just like little not weird. It's just making friends, reconnecting, and I love events like that. I love that. I went to a boy-girl, Jack and Jill, they call it a baby shower. I made friends. I'm signing up a couple of them. It's so cool because I went there and we got talking and it was a shower. We had a bar. So, it was kind of a neat event. So, anyway, got it? Last but not least, 5. How do you see Nerium fitting into your life the next 14 days? The reason you ask that is you want to, again, this is David Bird material. This is really good stuff. So what you want to do is, so you know if they're planning a trip, if they're going on vacation with their family, you don't want to bug them and say, you better do your training. I mean, if they want to do it very part-time, and you really know that they want you to kind of leave them alone and they want to just like ramble a little bit, it's okay. It's okay. They're going to be there and they may change their mind and do more later. It doesn't matter because it's their journey, not yours. And we can't want this business more for them than they want it for themselves. That's the message that I want to give you all. It's really big because, we're all the leaders and you're all here on a Saturday when it's Christmas in a couple of weeks and we're all busy. So you get it. So you're all about it. But a lot of the new people, they're just not. They're just really not. So for the next 14 days, all of you are going to be trying to sign. I don't want to say nail down. You want to, have people sign the dotted line, join your team so that you can get the double dollars. And people that are brand new, that are just joining like now, they can get that as well. So you've got to know what they want to do in the next 14 days. And if they want to say, I'm ready, I want to make money, I want to sell product, I want to, am I gone? No, still on? Then you work with them and say, okay, let's go. Let's go now. If they're going on vacation with their family, you know that they're just going to be a hobbyist, and that's okay too. Just work with what they want to do. So basically, that's the welcome call. Did y'all write it? Y'all like it? That's really great info. Yeah. Anywhere, so you got it from. This is the kind that I'm actually used to, but I just love that Garth Brooks one that we just put on there. Okay, I'm just about done. Heard me ramble enough. Okay. This is another David Bird. And this is from one of his senior director calls. And it's basically, he says, the fruits of wisdom are calmness and peace. And he said it like 4 times, so we all wrote it down. The fruits of wisdom are calmness and peace. And then he also said, and I've heard other people say this too, but it's really his quote, and it's really very, very powerful. This is how I'm going to end, is don't put your financial future in someone else's hands. And I'm going to repeat that because that's really what it's about. Don't put your financial future in someone else's hands. And the reason I say that is because when you're on a team, it's different because you're on a sports team and you're all in it together and you're all working to take the ball down the field. I'm not a huge sports fan, but I played them and I know about it. So you're all working together to get that ball down in between the goalposts. That's on your team, and you're all working together as a team, and you're all committed. And on a professional team, especially, you're all working towards the same goal. With this business, we are leading a volunteer army, so we're all team, but not everybody is dedicated as you and I are in this room today. So that's kind of that's why I wanted to say that. And the reason I'm saying it is because I want all of us to keep on building and never be satisfied with where we are right now, because the future is ours. 2016 is coming, It's really exciting, and so so that's just what you want to do is have it be totally up to you, and run with the runners, work with the motivated people that are not working anymore. You know, you're probably not going to change their mind. Always touch them and say, hey, how are you doing? We've got a great event, I'd love to see you. But if they don't show up, just work on your new people. And Mark Smith always talks about working with the grass fire. So in your organization, it's you, because you're in the middle. You're the star on the tree, you're right there. And then your new people are the grass fire. And if you see smoke in your organization, that's what you want to do, is you want to run to it. And Mark Smith says, and I quote him, pour gasoline on there and start the fire going. And just start them going. And as soon as somebody sees some success, they're going to keep on going and building and building and building. That's basically what it's about. And I want all of you to have your Lexuses by April. And is everyone interested in getting their $50,000 bonus in the next year? You can do it. You can start from today. So no matter where you are in your business, today is the first day of your business, no matter where you are. Just start building from now. And the last thing I'm going to say to you is advice that we get all the time at the NMD Summit. They always say to us, you can never stop building, never, ever, ever stop building. And Jeff challenges all of us in our little private meeting to fast start qualify every month of the year, which means recruit 3 every month. Does it happen? Sometimes, not always, but it's always on my list of trying to get 3 people every month myself. So fast start qualifying, just keep on going, and love you all. Thanks for coming. And Danny is coming here next month. So make sure that you get your Eventbrite tickets, however you do that. Purchase tickets now because it's cheaper. And the other announcement was tools. We have tools today. No shipping, no tax. Buy your tools today instead of getting them. You can take them home today. Again, thank you, everyone. Hang out and